This video guide will go through these two questions where we look at areas on a map and areas in actual. Question number 1. A scale of 1 cm to 2 kilometers is used for a map. If a plot of land has an area of 3 cm square on the map, find its actual area. Now for this question, we have the ratio of the length, which is 1 cm is to 2 kilometers. Now the first part wants us to compare the areas, so I need to find the ratio of their areas now. So I will need to square both ratios. So 1 times 1 is still 1, but it's now 1 cm square. 2 times 2 gives me 4 kilometers square. So the area consisting of 1 cm square on the map would now be 4 kilometers square in real life. So now if a plot of land has an area of 3 cm square on the map, the actual area will simply be 4 times 3, which is 12 kilometers square. So I make use of the ratio of the length. If I were to square both sides, we will get the ratio of the areas. Now let's look at part 2. If the actual area of a lake is given by this value here in meters square, calculate its area on the map. Now, for this question, the unit used is now meters square. So what I'll do first is to change the units used from kilometers to meters. Then once I have that, I will now then compare the areas in terms of cm square versus meter square. So 1 cm in length is 2000 meters. Okay, so the purpose of this is such that I can find the ratio of the areas better. So if I were to square the ratio, 1 cm square would now be 4 million meters square. Now the question gives me the actual area of the lake. So I would now need to find the actual area of the lake here. So if this scale is not too obvious, what I will do is to first find for 1 million meters square. So I actually divide by 4. So on the other side, I will do the same and divide by 4. I will get 1 over 4 cm square. You can also use decimals on the left hand side. Before I multiply by 18 to get 18 million. So the other side, I will also multiply by 18. So my answer will be 18 over 4 cm square. If you work this out using your calculator, you will get 4.5 cm square to represent the actual area of 18 million meters square. So the answer is as follows. We'll now go on to question 2. A map has a scale of 5 cm to 1 kilometers, and they want us to write this scale in the form 1:n, where n is an integer. So I have 5 cm to 1 kilometers, and then I have 1 cm is to 0.2 kilometers. So I simply divide by 5 on both sides of the ratio. Then I need to now change kilometers to cm. So 1 cm is 0.2 times 100,000 cm. So once I have both sides of the ratio as cm, I can now remove the cm and I will have my answer . 1:20,000. So n is actually 20,000. The scale is written in this form, 1:20,000. Part 2. A plot of land is represented by an area of 14 cm square on the map. Find the actual area of the plot of land in square kilometers. So I have the actual, I have the area of 14 cm square on the map. I need to find the actual area. So I'll make use of 1 cm is to 0.2 kilometers. This is the ratio of my length. So I need to change it to the ratio of areas by taking the square on both sides. So I will get 1 cm square is to 0.04 kilometers square. If I were to square 0.2. So on the map, it is 14 cm square. So I need to multiply by 14 to give me 0.56 kilometers square. So the actual area of the plot of land is 0.56 kilometers square. Then I will write the answer out. So this is for question 2 of practice now 13.